Nice chub to start the day. Haven't even got the cameras rolling yet. We've had a chub. Well, good morning. Welcome back. Mid-October, up on the Severn. I say good morning. It's afternoon. When I got here, it was morning. My mate Darren's come up from Devon today, so we arranged to meet here. He's never fished in any of the Barbel Alley pegs, so I said, like, I'll be here for 7:15, which is the earliest you can get on now, because that's when daylight is. So if no one's in there, I'll drop in there, and he wanted to stop off in Severn Valley Baits on the way up. He's obsessed with Severn Valley Baits. He's been on about it for ages and ages to me. So he stopped off there and picked us up some hook baits, ambush and spicy frankfurter, I think they are. So yeah, so we'll see how they go. I'll try that on one rod. I've said before, I'm not convinced any one bait's better than the other. On any particular day, they may eat one bait and not another. But we'll give it a go anyway. On one rod, he's probably using them on both, but I've digressed anyway. So yeah, I dropped in to peg this morning. I don't think I've fished it for 18 months, and yeah, I've fed it up for 45 minutes. First cast, decent chub. Thought, here we go, this is good, especially as I hadn't seen anything rising, so I didn't think anything was there. And then put the rods back out, lost the chub into the snags, and then that was it for me. And yeah, come 8 o'clock, Darren's still not turned up. I thought, where is he? And stuck out. I was already getting ready to move pegs by the time he turned up. So I said, look, I'm going to have a move. Don't let me change your plans. Go in the peg that we earmarked for him. We watched a video probably 2 years ago. I had 10 marble out of that peg, and he always comments, because I had to have a break for lunch. I was so knackered. I said, I've got to stop, wound the rods in and had some lunch. So anyway, he's in there, and I've moved down to another peg. I think I looked at this last November, this peg, and did about an hour in here. Decided it was too dangerous. Again, it's another one of those really steep pegs that I don't like. I mean, how the match boys fish on these little platforms, I don't know. But I'll spin the camera around and try and show you. Well, I can't actually show you one of my rods because there's a tree in the way. But basically, I've come down here. There's a bit of flow on the river here, quite a bit of pace. Yeah, basically right over the back there in the slack, there's a tree in the water. I've got one rod over there, and I've been putting ground bait over there. And then my second rod is just on the inside crease about there, and yeah, I've had a small chub on there. With this flow, it's yeah, it felt a lot bigger than it was, but nonetheless I've had a small chub off of there, and getting taps from there as well. I'm introducing hemp seed pellets and maggots down there in the hope that I can draw some smaller fish in, which then draw the bigger fish in, and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, so that's the plan for that rod. As I say, over the back I've got, I think it's called ambush pellet, I think it is, over the back. Putting out loads of ground bait, hemp seed and dead maggots in that ground bait. And we'll see what happens. We've got our walkie-talkies, so Darren's already called me on the walkie-talkie. He's lost a barbel, or he thinks it was a barbel. He had his back turned. How many times does that happen? Your back's turned when you get a bite. But yeah, his back was turned because he was rebaiting the other rod, and he heard the clutch going on the reel. And by the time he'd got to it, it was into a snag. So let's turn this back around. So yeah, we'll see what happens. What we've said, we'll keep in touch on the walkie-talkies. And we said 1 o'clock, but I might radio him and say let's give it till 2 because I've only really just got settled in here. It's been a bit awkward settling up, so give it a couple of hours. Then if we're both not catching a lot, we'll move up into the or downstream to hopefully we can find a peg down there. I've never seen this stretch of road so busy. It's a Friday and it is very busy today, lots of anglers on. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Hopefully I'm turning the camera on with a fish, but if not, I'll be turning it on with an update and probably in a different peg. See you then. Okay, welcome back. So as you can see from the background here, I'm up in the meadows finishing up where I quite often finish up my fishing days. One, it's comfortable, and two, I can normally winkle a fish out in these pegs. I think once I've blanked up here, but yeah, otherwise, which isn't bad. I've been fishing here 7 years now, and yeah, I've only blanked on this last stretch of river once, so hopefully can nick a barbel today to finish up the day. The second peg I went into, yeah, I went there because there was quite a bit of flow there, and I just thought, I wonder where everywhere's so slow, I ought to fish in the oxygenated flow. But I had that small barbel, well, quite quick on, really within half an hour of setting up. The irony of that is I was using probably the biggest bit of luncheon meat I've ever used in my life. It wasn't like you see on forums and that, oh, half a tin of luncheon meat. Yeah, I don't know who does that. Just the sheer cost of it makes it unfeasible, but never mind that. It was a big lump, probably twice the size that I normally use, so probably 2 or 3 inch square. And the only reason was I'd bought some dynamite frenzied F1 flavoured meat the other day in a tackle shop because it was on offer and it made it cheaper than going to buy normal spam, so I thought I'd give it a go. And yeah, I'd cut it up at home in big chunks and then couldn't find my knife. I thought, let's just put a big bit out, and it was only out there 10 minutes. And like I say, the chub wasn't a lot bigger than the meat that was on the hook. But at least it was a chub, you know, or a fish, not a barbel. And then I had a bite later on, and on the same rod and on the meat again. I was literally just about to recast my left-hand rod. Right-hand rod hooped over. As I went to grab it, my hook link from my left-hand rod span around the other rod. By the time I'd untangled that and everything, the fish had gone, and when I wound in, it had cut off the hook length about halfway along. So again, as I always say, there's loads of boulders and things down here. Darren, well, I'll tell you what, we'll go and see him because he's moved up. He's just one peg down from me now. So I'll wind in and we'll go down and see how he got on today. So let's, without further ado, let's make our way down there. Right, Darren.
Right, Mark.
Yeah, how's it going?
Yeah, not bad. A bit slower than what I expected, but yeah, it's not going too bad.
Good. Glad to see you got the GoPro on your tips.
Yeah, yeah.
Hopefully you'll get something and it'll be in a vlog.
Yeah.
I'm going to put my spare camera on the tips in a minute.
Okay.
So how'd you get on earlier then?
Yeah, so I went in Barbel Alley, one of the pegs down in there. I got here a little bit late because I went to I think it's called Barbel Severn Valley Barbel products. So yeah, I went and picked a few of them bits up, different baits. We've not used them before. So yeah, I had a one barbel, £7 4 ounce, and a chub of £5 3 ounce. So yeah, it was all right.
Yeah, no video though.
No video, sorry about that. Yeah, no.
At least there's one barbel.
Yeah.
So yeah, hopefully we can have something. As I've just said, you know, these pegs are normally good in the evenings, aren't they?
Yeah.
So it's, what's it now, 4 o'clock? 20 past 4.
20 past 4, yeah.
Only got less than 2 hours probably.
Yeah.
Dark. I think it's 6:15 sunset today.
Normally we're the only two in this field as well, so.
Well, I can't believe how busy it is.
No.
Every car, I've forgotten to mention that. I mean, we're parked right up there, aren't we? And I've had to walk up here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's not good either. So,
No.
Never seen it so busy, the stretch.
No.
Yeah. Okay, I'll leave you to it.
Okay, mate. Thank you.
Give us a shout on the walkie-talkie if you get one.
Yeah, I will do.
I'll do the same if I get one.
Yeah,
Right.
tight lines, mate.
Cheers, mate. See you later.
Cheers, bye. Yeah.
Take that one. I'll do the 2 shot. Okay, welcome back. Well, you will have just seen two bites and 2 fish successfully landed. Darren's was about £7, I think we estimated, and we weighed mine because we thought it'd be a double, and it was actually £9.14. So yeah, Trump's card played again and paid off. So well happy with that. Just about to pack up now. We've got about we've got 30 minutes till we've got to be off. So everything's packed away, bar rods and nets are out, and the camera. So yeah, what can I say about the day? Yeah, quite hard work to get them going, but at least we got one in the end. The a chub and the barbel to that F1 meat, as it goes. Yeah, quite impressed with that. And a red pellet, oozing spicy sausage pellet was the other chub. Darren's, I think, have all been on his ambush and spicy sausage baits that he bought this morning, so he's happy with them. Yeah, so maybe I was wrong. That said, they didn't work for me, but yeah, I'm not worried. We've both caught. Darren's had I think 3 barbel in the end, didn't he? 2 barbel or 3 barbel and a couple of chub. So yeah, good day. Hopefully we'll get back again before the winter comes along. It is mild for middle of October. I mean, it's chilly now, but yeah, it's 5:45 and it's middle of October. So yeah, thanks for watching. Oh, I always forget to say, all year I've been meaning to say, if you're in the market for a pair of cadence rods, the ones that I've used on my flogs, I only used them 6 times. I think they're called CR10s. 12-foot, £2 test curve, £160 for the pair. That's collected, although we may be able to arrange a meet up if it's when I'm going somewhere near you. next weekend I'm near Market Harbour, I think it is, fishing, carp fishing for the weekend. And as I say, I will come up here again. I think I'm doing RH Fisheries in November in Shropshire. We can sort something out. If you're interested, put a comment there, or even if you go to my page, it gives an email address. Just email me, drop me an email if you're interested. They are immaculate. As I say, used 6 times, but I just changed to the Drenham rods because they match my float rod that I will actually use one day. But yeah, anyway, enough waffle. Thanks for watching. See you on a bank sometime in the near future. See you then.